What is up, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, and today I'm going to bring you guys with another Wave 11 NASCAR Authentics Diecast review from 2019, and it's going to be on yet another Don's Throwback car, which is not the stored house cars, because you guys already know I already completed all those, so time to get on with the rest, because I still got to do a lot more reviews to finish up Wave 11 and then hitting into Wave 12 very soon. But today is going to be on the guy who was pretty dominant at the 2019 Southern 500, but just came up short. However, though, his teammate won, and it's going to be on Kyle Busch's 2019 Snickers Don's Throwback Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. So this is the first time we got a Snickers car for the Throwback line, which I think is really cool. I think overall this is, I believe, now the fourth time a Snickers car has been released, along with the Kyle Busch's Snickers Almond car, not Almond, and the 2017 Snickers car with the little name wrappers on it, and also the Snickers Crisper car. So really cool to see a different looking Snickers car released in NASCAR Authentics. So that's really cool. This is probably my second favorite, or I don't know. I redone that. I think this is probably my favorite Snickers throwback, my favorite Snickers car, period. Because this paint scheme is, actually a really cool looking paint scheme, guys. It's not all wacky and crazy like the other Snickers schemes that we've had in the past, but really cool, guys. And we're gonna be talking about this car a lot on this video because this guy almost won the 2019 Southern 500, but we'll get to that very shortly, as there's the rest of the packaging if you guys want to see that. Nothing new until we get to 2020 Wave 1, then we'll be talking more about the packaging. But for now, let's go and unbox this bad boy, and let's take a close look at the Kyle Busch 2019 Snickers Throwback car. Alrighty, guys, we got the Diecast out of this box, and we're ready to rock and roll. But before we get things started on this Diecast review, let's take a look, and let's look at a moment on the little free trinket that we cut that has to come with, that usually comes with this. And yeah, I do have to say free because, I mean, heck, what that Lionel is not that greedy, am I right? But really cool looking hood, guys. I mean, it actually does, I mean, without the Toyota logo and the number and the driver's name, it actually does represent the hood quite well, as you can see right there. So I do like that a lot. And plus, I mean, good shout out to my favorite candy bar, which is Snickers. And I'm talking about the OG Snickers. I mean, my God, they have so many different types of Snickers now. It's crazy, like peanut butter and creamy. And God, I remember they had one with the freaking crisp rice in it. God, I didn't know Snickers turned to a fucking crunch bar. Anyways, enough of me being a candy freak right now. Let's go ahead and get back to this diecast review. And might I say, guys, this diecast is really cool. It kind of has like I think this, it does look pretty glossy, but I don't know, guys. I mean, this finish kind of looks, has a little bit of a matte finish to it. I mean, you see where the white is. It's kind of has like a semi-matte finish to it. But then the rest of the car, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not as like it's not like as matty as like the Ganassi cars, but it's not really glossy. I mean, it kind of is, or maybe it's like a mixture of both, but I don't know, guys. I mean, we usually don't see this type of special finish on the Joe Gibbs Racing cars, so I find that pretty cool that they did this with this throwback. I think that's one unique thing about this. So that's really cool, guys. As you know, we're just looking down the line, see if we got any flaws, because you know that's what we do with the line on NASCAR Diecast. What the hell is that? A hair? Is that a hair or a scratch in the paint? Oh, I don't know. Looks like a scratch. I thought it was a piece of hair, but hey, whatever. At least I'm not tripping balls like the Snickers schemes. But wow, look at that back bumper, guys. I really do like that. I like how the spoiler matches up quite well. Although I don't like that white right there. I mean, you can definitely see that that decaling job. Just nice job, Lionel. But the decals are looking okay so far, but you know, I don't want to get my hopes. I don't want to get any more high hopes, because you know we're gonna have some problems with this diecast review no matter what, guys. So, but back to what I said about the introduction, guys. This is probably my favorite Snickers car that we've ever got released in NASCAR diecast form, because usually we have Snickers. I don't know who designs the Snickers schemes. I mean, I know Mars is the company who makes them, but whoever designs the freaking Snickers schemes really needs to like be put on medication or something, guys, because some of the schemes that I have seen so far, like the Snickers Almond car and the Snickers White car from this year, they are absolutely fucking atrocious. So I'm glad that they finally did a Snickers throwback, and this is actually supposed to be a throwback to a car that ran in 1990, which ironically that's what the theme was for the 2019 Southern 500, as you can tell with the NASCAR official race car logo, the contingencies, and the Goodyear #1 Eagle tires. that was a pretty easy pick to decide. So I'm glad they did that. But it's a throwback to this paint scheme that Kyle Busch is representing is a throwback to Bobby Hillin Jr.'s 1990 number 8 Snickers car that he drove. That he drove full time in that car. That's not really a well-known name. I think he got like one Winston Cup win, and that was like in 1986. So, I mean, not a really well-known name, but he drove in the Cup Series, and, there was a Snickers car that ran back in the day before there was Kyle Busch and Joe Gibbs Racing. And I must say, guys, I really do like this, guys. I mean, my only gripe about this is that the original car had they had a amber-ish, like kind of like a dark gold rims on the original car. And if they want to get points for accuracy, I mean, that's the only thing they missed. I mean, we don't really see colored rims on the Joe Gibbs Racing diecast, but that would have been really cool if they would have added that, guys. I mean, I know the actual car that ran at the Southern 500 did not run this, but still was really cool regardless, guys. I mean, the paint scheme, they absolutely nailed it. Really like that as well. They did ran it with blue numbers as well, but I didn't realize that they ran with white numbers too. So this is an accurate throwback because I did mention on my Diecast News episode that I said, oh, the number color is wrong, but no, it wasn't. They had a mixture of Snickers schemes from 1990s. So, but definitely a solid looking car, guys. I mean, this car almost won the Southern 500 from 2019. As you guys know, Eric Jones won that race. But I find it pretty cool that we got this car released, and for Wave 1 of 2020, we got the Kyle Larson throwback car, which, he finished second at that race. So I'm not hitting any more suggestions, but, with how Lionel has been considering, I mean, it would be cool for Wave 2 or Wave 3, we can get the actual Southern 500 winner, Eric Jones' Sport Clips car. That would be really cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it would be a great possibility. I know it's a 2019 diecast, but hey, that would be a great addition to go along with this car, guys. But now time to start the side-by-side comparison of this car, just show you guys how much more better looking this scheme is compared to another one. I decided to show you guys a car that was released 2 years ago, and it is the Kyle Busch Snickers scheme, guys. I mean, as you can see right there, I mean, big difference for the paint scheme change, and so much more cleaned up and so much more simpler. Holy crap, is that a brown paint chip? God, for a second, looked like, a piece of, what. Should I say it? I don't know. Okay, it looks like a damn turd, okay? Are you guys happy I said that? But, I mean, if you guys take a look, man, I mean, there are some parts of both Snickers schemes that I do like, but just the throwback one really just throws it out of proportion, guys. I mean, everything is just so simple and symmetrical, and I love it. Just, my God, I mean, definitely this paint scheme is very ferocious, the 2017 one. I mean, by the way, look at that placement of the Snickers logo. Even 2 years before this Snickers scheme was released, Lionel couldn't get their shit together. Hey, look, another turd paint chip. I mean, gotta love that. But, I mean, you can definitely see, I mean, some people might like the Snickers scheme, and I mean, like I said, I like how the candy bar design is like that. That's pretty cool with the actual wrapper. But this one is just so much more simpler, man. Simpler schemes really do work, and I do like this a lot. It's just a shame that the Rowdy fans couldn't see this car in victory lane because Kyle Busch led, ironically, I think it was a majority of the race, guys. He ran, I think he led like 118 laps, ironically. But yeah, we all know what happened at the end, guys. He was trying to chase down Eric Jones, and he cut a tire, and surprisingly, no caution came out. There goes NASCAR being inconsistent with their cautions. But whatever, though, it is what it is. Kyle Busch still managed to finish third, and I say, guys, I'm hoping we can get another Snickers throwback car for 2020. They did have like an all-brown one that I believe the same driver drove in a later year. So maybe that'd be a great suggestion. I mean, I wouldn't mind some more Snickers throwback schemes, man. This would be really cool. And also a fun fact about Snickers, guys, as well. If you guys didn't know this, Kyle Busch actually, if you notice how majority of the we usually only see the Snickers sponsorship usually at Atlanta, all right, besides this year and that one time at Watkins Glen a few years ago. But usually at Atlanta, Kyle Busch drives the Snickers scheme because if you guys didn't know this, he won his first race with Joe Gibbs Racing in 2008 with the Snickers scheme. So, thought I should give you guys a little fun facts about that for any of the new fans out there. But I'm sure the Rowdy fans know that as well. But with all things in mind, guys, I mean, that is basically all I got to say about this Kyle Busch 2019 Snickers Don's Throwback Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other NASCAR diecast reviews, what the hell are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and make sure so you guys to stay up to date. And I will catch you guys on another Diecast review, as this has been the Diecast News Guy, OBB. Catch you guys next time.